Morid HaGeshem or Morid HaGashem?
Morid HaGeshem.
That's what I thought.
But if you stop there, it becomes Gashem.
In some positions, it's written Morid HaGashem. I always felt there wasn't a strong enough seek.
Okay, so years ago, I maybe have a recording about this one. Years ago, I had proposed when I was in senior year of high school. I remember at the Simchas Beis HaShoeva. I said that there's a haftarah that they read on Shavuos on Sukkos. V'lo lo alehem yihyeh HaGashem. Okay, the Navi talks about in the future. The rain shall not be upon them. It says Gashem. So what is it referring to? If you say God's just going to deprive them of rain, the rain shall not go down upon them. They will not be upon them. So, yeah, it means that depriving them of rain. And the Chazal said, no, it's the special rain that's going to cause Tchias HaMesim. It's going to resurrect the dead. That's the rain. That means those people will not merit to be involved in the resurrection. Okay? They have karis, basically. So when you say the blessing in every day, in your Shemona Esrei, when you look at that Mashiv Ruach and Morid HaGeshem, are you talking about physical rain, or are you talking about the rain that's going to cause the resurrection of the dead? I mean, if you're actually looking in context, at least according to Nusach Bavel, give me a sitter over here. Is that a sitter? The bottom one? Come on. Yeah, it's Edom is rough, but it's fine. It's still kosher. Okay. Look at this. What are we talking about in context? Very good question. It says here. Oh yeah. Okay. Here it says, He's talking about Roshia's redemption, and there's Tchias HaMesim. And after that, we talk about Mechalkel Hayim Behesed, sustains life. So if you say this line, Mashiva Ruach Morid HaGashem, is connected to that which is before it, Tchias HaMesim, it's the rain that's going to resurrect the dead. So it's a Reisha Kai, it's connected to that which is before it, and it ends over here. So then it should be Gashem. You're ending the sentence over there. Mashiva Ruach Morid HaGashem. You give them the rain that's going to bring them back to life. So if you're saying that this is the rain of resurrection, and you're stopping there, so it should be a kamatz. But if you say the stop was Rav Lushia, end sentence, Mashiva Ruach Morid HaGeshem Mechalkel Hayim Behesed, he causes the wind to blow and bring down the rain, and he sustains all life. So he's talking about physical rain here, in which case it should be a segol. Okay? So this idea, are you stopping there or not, basically is depends on how you read this sentence in context. This fragment in context. Is it the end of the previous, or is it the beginning of the next?
Beginning of the next.
So I read it as the beginning of the next, because how do I know it's not talking about the reign of resurrection? Because Chazal told us to say this only at the times when we need to praise God for giving us rain, and you're not supposed to say it during the summer months, as they say. So it's connected to the season.
Well, also,
yeah.
Let's say another sort of is
halacha,
if you forget to say it, just add it in somewhere in the list.
Yeah,
it makes it feel like it's just part of the list of things that makes God great.
Yeah.
The previous sentence. You don't repeat the whole first part.
Yeah. So that's what we hold this way. So I say Geshem all the time. I never say Gashem, even if the sitter in front of me says Gashem. I don't. Just like if the sitter in front of me would say Bori Pri Hagefen, I would still say Hagafen. Okay, that's your way you're supposed to do it. So okay, they got it. They got it there. And by the way, this is the same thing which they have in their text about. This is another thing we had to do in Haggadah Pesach. There's a blessing to be said upon eating the Chagiga, if there is Chagiga, and there's a blessing to be said upon eating the Korban Pesach, which is what? Please don't do that. Okay, al achilath hazevach. That's the way they have it in the Makbili in the Koran, if I'm not mistaken. And it should be al achilath hazavach. Okay, and same thing with Pesach. Many times Pesach is pasach when it's at a major stop. So that's how the bracha should be. Even though there was a rabbi around here who told me, no, you have to change it. It should be Pesach. I said, no, it's pasach because of tiktok and all that. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? So here's a limit klus on them for saying pasach. They're not wanting to say pasach. You know why? Why would they shy away from saying pasach? Because you and I say mil'el. Once it's pasach, kamatz patach, and it's said milra, and they accent the wrong syllable, like all the Frenchies, they're going to say al achilata pasach. So they're turning it into a verb. If you take that word pasach and say it milra, you've turned it into a verb.
Okay.
From the word lisoach. So better if you leave it with a segol, it's even if they say it pesach, They're not going to confuse it with the verb. They know that it's referring to the noun, the korban pesach.
They're just choosing how you want to be wrong.
Yeah, they're just choosing how to be wrong. And also, yeah, so you shouldn't learn about anything about Hebrew pronunciation from people who are not like me. Basically, like Frenchies, like that. Just kidding. Yeah.
I think they should start by adding the dagesh chazak, the chadri, kala.
Okay, likarat. I know you told the kids that if you add shvanaz all over the place, it makes it sound more oriental.